Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Big up all the police officers in Jamaica, the good law-abiding citizens of Jamaica, the teachers and the nurses. Yes, today, my viewers and subscribers, I'm going to play a reasoning, a serious reason from my brother, who I have nothing but respect for his honest opinion as it relates to politics in Jamaica and how politics affects Jamaica both negatively and positively. So before I go any further and say anything, I'm going to play what this brethren had to say now, because I believe this brethren has a lot to say, which is a positive thing for Jamaica.
As we get closer and closer to the election, people are getting wiser and wiser. As the higher the monkey climb is, the more him exposed. When it comes to politics for me, it's not always about the party. It is the man in the seat, the man that holds the steering wheel, and the passengers, especially the passenger in the front seat. It is about the policies and what is brought to the table. It could never be just about the flag, the color, the slogan. It's not just about the fists and the finger. And when it comes to the work, we're supposed to have amnesia. Pathological liars standing on a platform, speaking words of love, comforting words, quoting new plans for the country, and the quota that was given to the people by them is not yet fulfilled, not even half of it. The attitude towards the people after election is still remembered. If you're a labourite, if you work, you work. If you're a PMP, if you work, you work. I am not a fan of the old-time politics where we deal with stronghold community, die-heartedness. Because you're a PMP, you can do anything and get away with it. Or because you're a labourite, you can do anything and get away with it. Those type of politics is what held down our country over the years. You walk the community in election time, and as soon as you win, it is so hard to get to you. Call your cell phone, just ring out. Call your office phone, you're not in office. We check by where you used to live. Your family or your friends them say, it's a long time they must see you. It is so hard to get to you when we're faced with problems, when we have questions that need answers. But as soon as it comes back round to election time, you're easily accessed, you're easy to reach. As me call your phone, you answer. Landline or cell, go up on the corner, me see you, and you walk the community. And after election, it's the same thing again. And because the people believe in stronghold, believe in die-hearted, don't care how you deal with them as them see you, smiles or kisses. And it's politics as usual. But today's politics, every community has a bomb. And for you go out of line, they must drop it by you. I have no problem with Babsy Grange where today's politics is concerned. And I admire the way Mark Golden and his family does things. When Mona Rehab came into being, Mark Golden was not even thinking about going into politics. He was thinking about the people and the contribution to the country and the people. His father was not thinking about politics. They never did it because they were getting ready for a campaign and they wanted to grab the people. They never did it with no ulterior motives to extort anyone. They did it out of love, out of care. So why should I think Mark Golden campaigning is because he wanted to win an election? And when Mark Golden becomes the Prime Minister of this country, if he messed up, he'll be treated just the same by giving him the boot, of which I doubt it. I know politics and I know politics, politician and politics. It is upon the people on election day to go to the polling station and vote wisely. Look into the issues that is facing us today. Look into the policies. Look for the betrayal on both sides. Search out the lies, the betrayal, before you make your X. Don't do it because of stronghold or die-hearted. Let stronghold and die-heartedness become a thing of the past. Let's vote on issues, policies, Let's examine the man in the seat to see if we need a new driver or the driver should remain. New passengers or the passengers should remain. Don't follow ism, schism, and political strategies. Don't be caught by political activists. To tell you how to think, we have 5 senses and we see for ourselves. We know what we feel and what we are going through. So based on your wisdom and your knowledge, when you go to the polling station, feel free to make your X. If you never did before, as of today, listen to both parties. Listen to both drivers. Examine your license and their registration, their fitness, and the title of the vehicle. Make sure they are not driving under the influence. In my closing, I must say, I love my elders, grandma, grandpa, and their quotes, their phrases, because most of my life I am guided by their quotes and phrases. But there are one phrase that I grew up to dump, and it's the one that says, stick to the evil that you know. I can never stick to the evil that I know. Once it is evil, I have to get rid of it. So I will stick to the good that I know. So if you're in power and I detect any form of evilness, wickedness, deceitfulness, lies, I cannot stick to that. Don't care what promising it seems. I must stick to the good that I know and not the evil. You're watching Talk Truth Telly. Like, share, subscribe. The comment section is always open. Do the right thing.
Yes, the brethren have some good points, especially when it comes to the discussion about what is the catalyst behind Jamaica's politics and the catalyst behind politicians getting vote, which is political tribalism. And none of the parties, whether the one in power or the opposition, does not want to get a political tribalism. And I have said it on more than one occasion that political tribalism is the destruction of Jamaicans' politics, and it is also the destruction of Jamaica, and it has been what is destroying Jamaica for years on top of years, where you have one dance and dance running community and people cannot vote freely. People vote for what everybody else is voting for in the area. And most Jamaicans, the highest percentage of Jamaica, does not vote for any political party based off of the principles and based off of the promises. Well, they always make promises, they fail to keep. And people don't vote because of policies in Jamaica. Most people do not vote because of policies in Jamaica, the policies that the party comes down with. But the people in Jamaica mostly vote because of love for party. And it doesn't matter how wrong a party is operating, people will still vote for them. You understand me? Now, the brethren also speak about Mark Golding, and that Mark Golding is in his opinion, he feels that Mark Golding is a good leader. But I disagree with him when it comes to that. But Mark Golding is as skittle as they come. And I have yet to see any policies that Mark Golding can put in place right now to better Jamaica. Some people say I would rather stick to the evil that I know more than switch. And that's why I feel that maybe in the next election the Jamaican people will probably stick to the Jamaica Labour Party and the principles that exist. Because Mark Golding does not have any new policies that the Jamaica, the good law-abiding citizens, conscious citizens in Jamaica can say, yes, this makes sense. Especially now that he has placed Vybz Kartel on his campaign trail. And Vybz Kartel attorney, who's now gearing up, would appear as if he's now gearing up to run in politics. Because Jamaica is the only place where criminals can run in politics. Jamaica is the only place where criminals can run in politics. I will repeat that, because nobody investigates these people who are representing us in public offices, both in the police department too, and our politics. And that's why Jamaica politics now go better, and that's why Jamaica now go better. And if things does not change now, the way how we see politics, we might get another 80 election again. Because Mark Golding is more greedy for power than even Bruce Golding was at the time when Bruce Golding was fighting Siaga and every other people to get power. And that was Bruce Golding's downfall. It looked like the Goldings have not fight for power. Because that is what I am seeing right now. We cannot say our country is moving forward if we do not get rid of political tribalism. If a person does not just vote for a party just because his area that he lives in is predominantly for that party. And that is what is going on with most of the people in Jamaica. A few Jamaicans you have right now will look into policies and say, alright, me have a switch. Most Jamaicans now switch. Or when the ship a sink, they now switch. It's like Jamaica have this program thing when it comes to politics, this diehard behavior when it comes to politics, that them now switch from them party, or when the party is messing up the country. And even if they do not vote for the party, they are not going to vote for the other party either. So that is what is going on in Jamaica. And at this stage, I feel that the reason why the People's National Party is going to lose the election, will lose the next election, is because the diehard PNP supporters who does not like the policies of Mark Golding will not vote. They will not vote. But they will not vote for neither the PNP and they will not vote for neither the JLP. They will just keep their vote to themselves. Because that is the way they see going forward with this foolishness that is going on in Mark Golding's cabinet right now. The man is surrounded by idiots. The man has a cabinet full of idiots. Why and criminals. So why would anybody vote for him? Why would anybody vote for Mark Golding? The PNP has been struggling for years to put their party back together. The old members of the People's National Party who are leaving now, they cannot find replacement for these people. And the party is getting worse people than the one who exist. No, if you take a look over the Jamaica Labour Party, there are more fresh minds. They are more organized at this point in time. So any smart voter right now that would have maybe voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because they seem more organized. There's a power struggle going on in the People's National Party. There's a criminal struggle going on in the People's National Party. And I am sure that some of the older men in the People's National Party are like PJ Patterson. The man they're supposed to vex when them see certain things that happen now in Jamaica with what Mark Golding is allowing to happen. The openly frolicking with criminals and criminal elements of our society. This degrading our politics to all levels, brother. And the worst thing about it now, our police officers will be caught up in this. Because as we know, most senior officers in the Jamaica Constabulary Force are politicians. Now once a man reaches certain rank, he's now considering a career in politics. If you think I lie, I tell check out Newton Amos and check out Bigger Ford and the Monday. It goes to show that once a man reaches has attained a certain rank in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, his agenda is not again about the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, but rather his future after retirement from the Jamaica Constabulary Force as a politician. That is where it comes back down to, and promises are made and they have to be fulfilled. Because politicians need police to win election, and politicians need gangsters to win election. And police officers are oftentimes recruited to carry out various atrocities in politics to ensure that a party wins. I am telling you that. Even the stealing of ballot boxes used to go and buy police officers back in the day. Now people that the election is in the air and the election is moving closer and closer. I know of a fact that our politicians, both on the Jamaica Labour Party side and on the People's National Party side, along with police officers now, are gathering up the gangsters in the communities so that the people can be gathered up to vote and to ensure that the people vote for the right party. That is what they call it, that may ensure that the people vote for the right party. You understand, people? So people are not free to exercise their constitutional rights because gangsters in these communities ensure that all the people in a certain neighborhood votes for the party that the neighborhood represents. It's a neighborhood thing. It's not a self thing. You understand me? So people are not free to vote for anybody they want. You think a man from a jungle can talk about him and vote for Labour, right? Yeah, man, you think a man from say Tower Avenue there so can go talk about him and vote for PNP? Yeah? You get gunshot and lean up some of the next day. And some of us are acting like that is not happening in Jamaica, that these things are not happening. These people in this community see these things happening and people are voting right now in Jamaica because of fear. So I say, people are voting in Jamaica because of fear still. Because they know how to do it. They know how to let the dance go around to ensure that the people's vote fair. Fear them call it. Or make sure the people do the right thing. Vote for the right person. You see, people, my viewers and subscribers, you know, these Jamaicans who tend to jump on the bus and follow politics, if you observe, most of these people are on the buses and wearing the colours, they can't even vote. Because it's like everybody are the baby palm breast are jump in a politics bus and put on the colours. Are just supporters. So in Jamaica right now, you can't even tell which party you're going to win sometime based off of the turnout. Because most of the time the turnout, 80% of the turnout are not going to vote. They are not even qualified to vote. You understand, people? Them just enough up numbers. The dance go around in the area and just say everybody if you come and gather everybody on the bus, them come everybody jump on the bus to show support for the party, whether they can vote or not. I saw it go. I have seen that happen. And it is still happening. Jamaican people, your memories are too short. Jamaica have short-term memories, Jamaicans, especially the Jamaicans who love politics. For time and time again, it's like a cycle, 360 degrees, where the politicians come around and make certain promises and you vote. And the promises are not fulfilled. And he comes around and make the same promises again. And you do the same thing again and again and again. Because you have no memories. And it's like as if you do not have the capacity to decide for yourself that what am I voting for? It is wrong. I am voting for the wrong person or the wrong party. It is time for Jamaicans to take the party out of their heart or the person out of their heart and vote for the policies that are set forth. Vote for better crime plans. Vote for better job plans. Vote for a better Jamaica, man. Stop vote for the man. You understand? Vote for the island. Vote for your children. Vote for the old people. Vote for health care. Vote for education. Vote for jobs, brethren. That is what you need to vote for, and stop vote for the man and stop vote for the party. Most of you Jamaicans are too licky, sit down on the streets so that they look handouts. That's why politicians can't just catch you without crate of beer. I want a free t-shirt. You understand? And these are the people that are tearing down the society because they're voting for no reason at all. And the fact of the matter is that these people exist, both are the people who have the conscience and people who have the knowledge and the reason to vote. And that's going in Jamaica, you know. That's why Jamaica can't better, and that's why politics is so violent, and that's why crime cannot erase in Jamaica, and crime can't get better in Jamaica, because political tribalism breeds anarchy, it breeds crime. Jamaican type of politics breeds crime and violence, because sometimes the violence are the atrocities that happen in election, cause gang warfare far after election. Some wars will last for years and people keep dying over that same war. Because I know a war we are going to Jamaica over 10, 15 years now and not stop. People still are dead over that war from Standpipe to Portmore. I tell you that. Same war with the 5 man that Larus dead over. That war has been going on for generations. So some war don't done. And most of them are stemmed from politics. And that is what the politicians want. They want us to fight with ourselves. So they can sit down and enjoy eat all the grape and the wine. While the Jamaican people are suffering and undereducated and do not have any jobs and do not have any house to live. While their friends have control of all the housing developments. That is what is going on, That people who are paying housing trust can't even get a house. Because the houses are being sold for so much money that the typical man in Jamaica, even when he joins, cannot afford a house. Look into the thing.